Yeah, Muslims are paying zakat properly. Or so many masjids, they're just busy collecting zakat, collecting sadaqah, collecting. Every Friday, Imam is going to stand up there and say, brothers, don't forget, there is a box out there, put something. The Imam becomes a beggar, using the mimbar of the Prophet ﷺ to take money from people. Is this not true? Every Friday, everyone is saying, zakat, brother, zakat. Masjid needs a zakat. Sometimes it's not enough. They're going to get other people to have fundraising. Yahudi style. Fundraising. It's not enough. They're going to take that box before they start the khutbah, before they start the Jummah. They make sure the box make the rounds, so everyone puts something in it. This is forbidden. This is not Muslim way, this is Christian way. They pass the pan and everyone is going to put. This is not the way. That's why the masjids are getting empty. There's no barakat with that money. The masjids are getting empty. Couple of people with some money in their pockets say, let's build a masjid. For what? Not for Allah. You know, for social activity, social club. So we know each other. They built. One generation later, their children, they say, why I have to be here? This is my parents' masjid. There's no pull for me here. They leave. Masjids are emptying out in America. Why is that? Because there's no barakat with the money, one of the reasons. Because they are using that office now just to collect money. So much. They can collect a lot, you know. We're very stupid. We never collect money. Alhamdulillah. We're stupid for the sake of Allah. That's okay. There's a small, studio in Manhattan that they renting for one day of the week for Jummah. They can collect tens of thousands of dollars just one day. We have fear from Allah. We have fear from the Prophet, from our Shaykh. There is something there. Your heart must pull you. I want to do something, I will do something. We're not going to ask no one for nothing. Allah is going to provide. Allah will send. We have to work, of course, but we're not going to ask. To take that box and to pass it one to one like that, you don't know who is next to you. Maybe that one is very beloved to Allah. He may look like he's nothing. Maybe that one is a friend of Allah. And you are forcing him to put something in there. It is not sincere. You're forcing him to put something in there and everyone is looking. Because everyone now is making a show, especially during Ramadan. They're making a show now. And they are going to announce, oh, so-and-so donate 1,000. MashaAllah, we'll pray for him. So-and-so donate 10,000. Subhanallah, we're going to make him to be a wali. So-and-so. It becomes, this is not Islam. It's other traditions. Prophet ﷺ says, what your right hand gives, your left hand must not know. Now, what your right hand gives, the whole world must know. Not only that, what the left hand does wrong, now you're going to open to the whole world to know. Not only good, wrong completely you're not supposed to open. Now wrong, everyone knows. You're opening everyone. This is not Islamic. And maybe because you break the heart of that one who's beloved to Allah, Allah is not going to be happy with you, and the punishment will fall to the whole community. That's why we see so many Islamic communities, they're stuck. Stuck. Not going anywhere. So I'm not going to go into different ways of giving zakat, because we don't really qualify to give zakat more than what is put down by the law. They asked Imam Abu Hanifa about the laws of zakat, and he was explaining it. Then he said, well, for us it's a little bit different. And at that time also there are some kind of Wahhabi-minded people saying, what is this you're speaking? This is according to Sharia? And this Abu Hanifa is saying, my son, we are following the law of zakat. This is for the awam. 1/40th part. Let's make it very simple. But for us, we are following the tradition of Siddiqul Akbar. Abu Bakr Siddiq, radiallahu anh. He did not give 1/40th. He gave everything. That is our zakat. This is not for the awam. It's for those ones who are following in the way of Siddiqul Akbar. He didn't just give everything. He even gave his wife and his children. That is the meaning of his reply when the Prophet ﷺ says, Ya Abu Bakr, why did you leave your wife and your children? He says, Allah and His Prophet. His property, who did he give? In the way of Allah and His Prophet, isn't it? So that means he even gave his wife and his children to Allah and His Prophet. But this is the high intelligence and the high maqam of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. He turned it around and he says, Allah and His Prophet is for them. Once you start giving, you will get. Understand? May Allah make us to have some understanding. Yes, of course, all these problems in the world affecting people, affecting the Muslims, if the Muslims just from the zakat alone, you can take every single person who is a Muslim out from poverty, out from difficulty. It's not because we don't have the money. But it's because Islam is not ruling anymore. The tyrants, they are ruling. Tyrants in the outside they look like they're Muslims and they are ruling. And they have so much money. They don't care if Syrian children, they are being starving themselves to death. They don't made from gold. Okay? But if you look at them, they're going to say, we are the real Muslims. We are the custodians of the holy places. So something is wrong somewhere. Look to ourselves, inshallah. Don't look to the zakat part. Look to the part that when we are being very selfish, we're being very possessive, we're being very not generous, look to that. Fix that. Because nothing that we have belongs to us. It is an amanat, it is a trust that Allah gives to us. Yes, even our families, even our children. May Allah not test us, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also saying, do you think that you are going to go to the high stations of the companions, of those high level ones, without going through the tests that they went through? So yes, everything has a price. But Allah is saying, you take one step to me, especially for people of the Akhir Zaman, we will take 10 steps to you. So for us, in some ways it's very difficult, but in some ways it is very easy. Show your sincerity, it'll be okay, inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My ego has to control and I feel very low.